What do you think? I think I like these TwoSun knives. That's what I think. Welcome to the Love Them Knives channel. I don't know, folks. These are getting a lot of attention, and they're being sold on eBay by the manufacturer or the seller that represents them. I think it's a manufacturer, and they're no dummies. They're putting these up, and people are jumping all over them. And you know what? They're selling more. They're selling better on bids than if they just put a price on DHgate and sold them outright that way. So pretty smart marketing. I hate them for it, you know, because it's really doing well. Night morning design, D2 steel on the blade, titanium frame lock flipper. This is the TS, TwoSun TS 38. So just remember, TS 38 if this is the knife you want to get. Do I sound like the shopping channel? Wow, this is weird. In any case, so you got this nice kind of looking milled clip on this one. And you have, yeah, hardened steel insert here. Over travel stop, yep, got that too. And you got bearings. It's a flipper. This flipper tab's a little different. See how that's kind of embedded up here? I mean, it's a little harder to get good purchase on this because it's very small tab. Look at the milling though. I mean, this just kind of screams for maybe a little aftermarket pimping, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. You could put one color in here, another color out here. There's no backspacer to worry about, but the pocket clip's probably titanium. And yes, it is, and so are the scales. So yeah, not magnetic at least. This one, yeah, you kind of get your finger intentionally on that thing. But yeah, the bearings are good. Flips right out. Lock up, 35%. Somewhere in that territory. Come here, buddy boy. So what do we got? Yeah, we got a hardened steel insert in there. Over travel stop. Yeah, it's harder to see through here, but I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel it. So I know it's there. A little harder to see through that cutaway. Yeah, it is. In any case, good machining, kind of nice decorative pivot, but looks like you can access that with your Torx. If not, maybe a Phillips or a small screwdriver, you know? And then you got this over here. That's it, folks. That's it. You got 2 screws and you're undone. And I like that pocket clip. That's cool. Well, take a look at the 202. See the pocket clip on this TS 202? Yeah, that's just like a stamp. Right? Pretty knife though, other than that. But this is milled. Yeah. Screws from inside. You can see that, right? Nicely done. I don't know. I mean, these things, you can't really, if you can find one on DHgate, then you'll have a buy it now price on it. But these are just going on eBay, and the seller is putting them up and letting people just bid on them. The problem is people really like these knives, and these are starting to catch some money online. They really are. I mean, to tell you, I've seen some go over $100, and I know you just get some crazy proud bidder that says, I'm not going to be beat, and then it gets crazy. And other people are saying, oh, I caught one for like $40-something or whatever. Well, if you did, you got a deal. Because, yeah, these are kind of going for the $60 to $75 range, pretty much. So, but still, is it worth it? Is it worth 65 bucks? I think that's your decision. It's a D2. It's titanium frame lock flipper. It's got a milled pocket clip that's very nice. Bearings, flips good. Insert, over travel stop. You tell me. I mean, just saying. Yeah, I think they're worth that all day long. Look at that. It's like butter. That is like butter. Very sharp. So these usually do come pretty sharp. Satin grind, and this is that night morning design. See that? Whatever that means. The ones that are the night morning design are really cool. I really like them. I really do. Just saying. It's just hard not to. Whoever's doing that design work is crazy good. Intriguing, at least, you know? 4.5 ounces. Yeah, 127 grams. 4.5 ounces. Pretty light. Pretty light, I'd say. Probably 3.5 inch. 3.25. From there, I mean, you know, 3.5 down here. It just depends on where you want to measure to. The closest place on the scale, then you got 3.25. Which is around, a little over 8 centimeters, probably 83 millimeters, somewhere in there. And you're looking at 7.75 overall, about 19.5 centimeters. So this is not a real long knife. Check it with this. This is a 3.5. This is over 8 inches overall. So check that. Pivot to pivot. Longer blade, longer handle. This is a bigger knife. But this is like 8.25, 3.5 inch blade. I mean, this is kind of my general EDC variety. But if you want a little smaller knife, well, then you got one. 3.25 inch blade. Under 8 overall. Just saying. They kind of got the knives for everybody, don't they? Really sharp blade. Kind of like a modified Tanto. Tanto. Is Tonto the guy that runs around with the Lone Ranger? Okay, never mind. So you got jimping on top. Yeah. You still got big time material out here for piercing. So if you need to stab into something, you know, you're cutting down cardboard boxes or something, you need a starting place, you know, this is a good blade design for that. Yeah, maybe not as much fun when I think about trying to sharpen it, but you can do that. You can do that. It's all can be done, but not as easy as like just a normal like blade, but whatever. Wow. Good action on it. I don't know, do you like these cutaways? I mean, you need something. Because that's just, it's just nothing but like, what's that, parallelogram? Or I forgot geometry. But you know, you've got these sides that really kind of are parallel here, except that you did this little cutaway for the flipper tab thing. And underneath, you've got a little bit of a cutaway here for your fingers, which, you know, the handle's not super long, is it? Just enough for me, and you got a little bit of a guard here underneath. Yeah. So, how fat is this thing? Almost 12 millimeters, which is 0.46 of an inch. Not, it's about right. You know, it's right in what you would expect. And if we can get up on the flats here, yeah, 0.145, so that's got to be 3 point something millimeters, 3.67, not quite 4 millimeters, but that's pretty good blade stock right there, over 3.5 millimeters. That's pretty thick. Good grind, looks pretty symmetrical. Yeah, pretty good. Very sharp. And you got some jimping up here. It's not very aggressive, but it's there. Not like you're going to move up on here, you know. Now you're going to stay back, but like that. Wow. Some kind of knife, huh? Oh, I like it. TS 38, night morning design, titanium frame lock flipper, D2 steel, milled clip, over travel stop, hardened steel insert, no lock stick, no blade play, no lock rock. Nothing there. And if you have any, when these things come out of the box, tighten it down. Take your Torx out, tighten it down. Good action though. Good action. They're fun. I mean, because they then you kind of turn into a fidget flipper, but they're a great knife. I mean, to use, just a user knife, you know. And they're not terribly expensive. Nah, not really. Depends on, you know, on your skills and your timing when you buy these, if you go onto eBay to get them. Good luck with that. You might be able to find some of these on DHgate or AliExpress. It's a hit and a miss depending on the model. I know the little TS21 Tanto knives are all over DHgate, and they're like $42 to $46 a piece. So them, but it's not like this knife. It's about the same size, but it's a different look. It's a dark, wavy kind of scale, and you know what I'm talking about. But some of these, no, you can't find on DHgate, and so you got to do the eBay shuffle, and that's a mess. In any case, some of these are going to be on my table sale coming up here in a few days, so if you're interested, I have some TwoSun knives that will be up, which will be interesting. Oh, well, also, on my upcoming table sale, and I'm dating myself because if this video is up 2 years from now, then you won't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're going to have, I mean, if you're on my buyers list, I have a list that you can get on where you get a shot at these knives before they go on a video YouTube table sale, where it's privately sent out to all the people who've signed up on the list, and you get the pictures and you get the list and the prices, and you can buy them before the general viewing public gets a shot at it. So just remember, if you want on that list, let me know, and I'll dump your email address on that list, and you'll get a shot at all this stuff. There's probably about 60 people I have on that list so far. So, you know, but usually I only sell about 4 or 5 knives out of like 25 or 30 that I might have on a table sale through that list. But so you'll get a good shot at being able to buy. Just a reminder, in case you go, oh shucks, I wish I'd have been on that, I would have been able to get these knives, whatever. And any knife that I review, feel free to just email me and say, I want that knife. You going to sell it or not? Some I keep, some I sell. Most I sell. So just let me know. Thank you very much for joining me. You know what we do? We love them knives. Stay sharp.